Nike basketball shoes used to be the must-have. Now it's the must get off the shelf. And almost every active Nike athlete has hit the shelf, from the KDs to the Greek Freak Giannis, even LeBron. And let's not mention Kobe. No one is buying the Moonwalkers, and we saw the Halo 3 sitting in a Nike factory store way below retail. And not to mention Ja 1s and Book 1s, all on the shelves for 50 to 70% off. I remember when Nike basketball used to be hype, but what happened? Let's talk about it. I remember 2014-15, Nike basketball brought me back. I remember getting KDs for $35. Now, KDs were selling with the KD4s, the 5, the 6. But when I came on the scene, I was getting the outlet pairs, which wasn't bad because I used to hoop. Now the KD 18s are widely available in the outlet, and these shoes just came out, especially this bulk pair. Now, to be fair, I bought my pair a lot cheaper. I got mine for half of that at Ross. If you guys don't believe me, you have to watch my other videos where I demonstrate and show you guys where I'll be buying shoes for a very affordable price. In this video, we're going to break what went wrong with Nike basketball. I'm also going to show you what's in the building and for what prices. These KDs are also sitting for $69.99 at the clearance store. Another shoe that recently came out, and right next to it is the KD 17s, came out a year and a half ago. And this one's going for the exact same price. So not only can you get the newest KD 18, but the older KD for the exact same price. And KD also have a non-signature shoe, which is the Trade 5s, which I bought this exact same pair in colorway for half that price. $20 I paid for my pair. And Nike is not the only one suffering with this kind of shoes found in Nike clearance store. Jordan brand as well. These Jordan 38 lows are going for $79.99, which is not bad for a low. I don't mind hooping in those. But also got the Jordan signature athletes like Luka. These are Luka 2s for $60. You got them in multiple different colorways. Those are the Team Bank colorway. And you got the Raw Blue colorway. And you can even find the signature 39s in the building as well. These are size 10. I'm not sure the price. Last time I was here, these were hitting for $100. They also have multiple different colors. But unfortunately, I can't use my scanner, so I can't tell you what sizes and what shoes they have in the building. But Jordan brand and Jordan brand signature athletes are not the only one who having problems. Nike's having a hard problem selling through shoes for their signature athletes like LeBron. I mean, he's the king of the crop, but his shoes is going for dirt cheap price. 60 beans. I recently bought this pair for $34. His LeBron 22s are going for $80. Multiple different colors. This one's also going for $80. And his non-signature shoes like the LeBron neck, they're also going for the same price. I always have a problem that the non-signature shoes sometimes cost more than the signature shoes. More necks in different colorways, and it's just a plethora of them, guys. This wall is filled with Nike athletes, Nike signature athletes and their shoes, and no one is budging. At least buying. I mean, Giannis is becoming the new PGs in the outlet. I remember when PG 4, 5s, and 6, well, not really the 6, all sat. They sat like this, and it was going for $40, and people was not budging. During the pandemic, then there was a rush. Now the PGs have sold out. You're not finding them. But this is what it was back then for even Nike athletes. Giannis is now taking the throne. They're the new PGs of the Nike factory stores. I mean, they have them all colors, different models, and they're not selling through. They'll eventually go super cheap and then sell through, unless another pandemic happened in which forced people to buy older shoes. Anyways, the Book 1 is also the longest reigning Nike athlete signature shoe that has not had a second version. These are so long in the tooth. We need the Book 2s. I don't even own the Book 1s. I'm just waiting for that price point. But they're still reproducing these at a massive rate too. You're seeing all variants and colors, and eventually they're gonna start looking like the Giannis here shortly. And before you guys give me a hard time about me picking on Nike, Jordan brand suffering from the same thing. These are the Luka 3s, and they're widely available, and they got multiple colors. And I just shown the Luka 2s. The Jordan athletes is also suffering, just like the ones. The Midnight Navy Air Jordan 1s is selling for $79.99, but there's a rack full of them, and no one is buying them either. A lot of people are losing their jobs, so sneakers like these is not a priority for a lot of people. $40 for Ja 2 in a healthy economy will be a cleanup. I like that color, but no one cares. And I actually like these Ja 1s. These are the All-Star, and they're going for $59.99. That's not a bad price. I would pay that. But do I need it? Nah. Instead of right of that, more Ja 1s. And these are not Team Bank shoes, guys. These are not the collegiate colorways. These are actually signature colorways that they drop, and no one's caring for them. And below that, they got the Scratch, also another $60 shoe. To buy Nike basketball shoes this cheap is unheard of. Now, for someone who visits the outlet as much as I do, I can't argue that I have seen prices like this all the time. That's the frequency of my visits. Shoes like this doesn't come all the time in a healthy economy. Finding these is definitely a steal. And regardless of shoes not selling, Nike is still introducing models that we have never seen before, like these Genesis. These are different. I mean, we got the Witness, we got the Next Generation, now we got the Genesis, not to mention the signature LeBrons. All of them still wildly available. And guys, we haven't talking about the Nike running shoes like the Air Max. These are also wildly available. These DNs, $80. This pair, same price. And even the comfy walkers like the Vomero 5, super comfortable shoe, 80. Multiple different colorways of those, even the Volts. And right below that, we got the Nike Dunks. And we already know how this worked out. This was a pandemic shoe. And if we never have a pandemic again, I don't even think Dunks would sell like they did in the last 4 years. Unbelievable, $80. The Vomeros are one of the most comfortable shoes. I could see this having a comeback. People looking for comfort and people not wearing Jordans all the time. But we are waiting for Air Max 90s like these collab with Gore-Tex to drop in price. Because I actually like this shoe. 80 beans, I don't like it $80 much. We're seeing all kinds of Jaws. Now we're on the Ja 2s. Ja 2s, $50 in multiple different colorways. 11 and a half, 50 beans. More Ja 2s, 50 beans. And there's only two shoes that come to mind that's holding their weight, and that's the Book Ones. The Book Ones has not dropped dramatically. They're $69.99, far from $50, but they're reaching there. But they're heading in that direction because they have so many colorways and they have so many pairs wildly available. This one is $10 cheaper. These Devin Bookers is a quarter of that profit away for Nike before they get down cheaper in price. And right below that, we actually got a good basketball shoe, but it was guappy when it originally released. These are the Hustle 3s. I think they retail for $180, if not $200, and now you can get them here for 80 beans. LeBron 22 Monopolies are for 100. More of the Hustle 3s. I actually like this colorway. $100 though. Still guappy in my personal opinion. I know I'm all over the place in this video, but I have to show you what I'm seeing in front of me. Another variant of the DNs, that's 100. I like this colorway, but that's 100. And this colorway, also 100. Please forgive. I drop shoes almost in every single video. Oh, and by the way, if you guys must know, I got the Kobe's on today. The Christmas joints. Now, I do think this video warrants a deeper dive, so we'll definitely do another video similar to this, where I break down what exactly is happening with Nike basketball and why they end up in the Nike factory stores. No matter what aisle we're in, no matter what size, we're always gonna find a Book One, and we're definitely gonna find a LeBron. These are LeBron 22s. They're going for $79.99. Next, the GT Cut 3s. Oh, many pairs of these LeBrons. $79.99. To the right of that, we do got the Air Jordan 39s. Clean shoe. I don't mind playing ball in them. I have tried them on. They feel so great on feet. I don't even know what the price is for them, but they also make a red pair that I would love to get my hands on. And also, guys, keep in mind, all sales are final. I do feel this video does warrant a deep dive to find out why Nike basketball shoes are still widely available. We know why Jordans are still widely available, but we need to break down why Nike basketball, KD 17s, all the way to the Jordans signature athletes, why they're sitting. We got some Vapor Max in the building. And trust me, guys, I've been up and down these aisles, and I'm seeing a lot of these Vomeros. I'm also seeing a lot of these, the DNs, in multiple different flavors and colors. And I'm also seeing Air Maxes as well. The majority of them are dunked, are going for a price that I don't think people are willing to pay for. A fad that's over and the price is still absurd, that's unreasonable, Nike. Now, these dunks are a little bit different. I haven't seen this version. $89 for those. Orange Air Maxes, those are $69. And the ones we saw earlier, which I do like, they're in every aisle for the same price. More Vomeros. And what do we got here? Some slides. Oh, these are mules, 30 beans. There's been some rumors and rumblings that Nike has removed the extended size from the clearance stores. These are size 13, and it's supposed to get bigger after that. But all I'm seeing is size 13, 13, 13. Where's the 18s? I don't see any at all. You got the UNC, $59.99, size 13. Artisanal Team Red, I'm so curious, what's the price? $80. More of the KDs, but this is the producer pack, $69.99 for those. More KDs, it's the purple colorway. Those are $69.99 as well. We saw these earlier. I do own a pair, but I have never played in them. I do have the Hustle 2s, which I do play in, but not the 3s. I need to get on the court with them, but those are 100. I like that colorway. Here's another funky colorway for $79.99. Saw some rare ears earlier. There they go. They're at the bottom shelf. What you think these are going for? They gotta be $69.79, $79.99 for the Rare Air 1. That's not rare to see them in an outlet. I'm not gonna go over clothing because this video is not about it, but I'm definitely gonna come back and do a deeper dive. I want to show you this knitted Nike crew neck. It is super clean, and the price is 60 beans. It used to retail for $185. I ain't mad at it. This thing is super dope. I like it, and it's a plethora of them. And here's another story I gotta cover. The Nike Refurbished clothing. I need to do a deep dive on this as well. I think I already made the video. I'll script it out after my little research. I definitely wanna come back and cover this rack as well. This is the Nike Refurbished clothing. As you can tell, tagging is completely different. Gently worn for that tag. Oh look, did this make it to the Nike Refurbished side? Or it just got misplaced, probably misplaced. But the Nike Refurbished clothing, I have this tag. Similar to the Nike Refurbished shoes, where it's like light new, gently worn. So this is how this is going to look. It's different.